I'm the one golded. Tryna
Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks, Hermes fur on my feet. I'm a lead. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far.
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Five weeks come and gone, and we're off in week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Black Ultra.
Love throwing to start us off. That's reeled in by Jayden Reed. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Thrown on first down, Love. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Red, cycle. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Green Jack.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders take over as he records the 40th interception of his career. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now. Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Viking 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
From the 23. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Daniels throwing on 3rd. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
From the pistol, here's Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Right.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Drill green. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders need only one to take the lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go. Set.
Love from the gun. This is hauled in by Lloyd. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Black shot.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jamin Davis.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. Let's go now. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's on the move. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Hut.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Set.
Play fake, it's Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Ready. Hey, go steal. Hut.
Lloyd running dead ahead. Across the 45 and still going. And he has this all the way down to the 23. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Ready up.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Claws red. 6. Mega. Steel. Black.
1st down throw. Here's Love. The Mets got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Okay, ready?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready? Ready?
And that's good for a gain of 5. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a give up the middle. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's third, less than a yard.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Come on, come on.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
On first down, here's Daniels. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Packers will take over at the start of the next quarter. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin.
Strikers,
They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Handoff here to Lloyd. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line.
Edo Blue. Watch out now.
2nd and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've got first down from the 31.
Snap, red, set, ready.
Love now. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Blaster, six,
Working quickly here.
red, yellow. 8 yards on the pickup. Ready, ready.
From the 22 on second down. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Marshawn Lloyd with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Packers push their lead to 3. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Ready, set.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
Lone back gets the handoff. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. But that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Ready, go.
Another carry for him. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Tag. 79 Broncos. Yeah.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. Get some space around midfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd and 8. Bails out of the pocket quick. Gets out of trouble. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Daniels from the pistol. It's Dotson on the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Commanders pushing for a score before the break. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go! Panther 60.
They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Ready.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Ready.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. The Packers take their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
On the double.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
Panther 11. Go street. Dixie Maverick. Ready, right?
Throwing now, Daniels. Has some room to work. And that's a Washington touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 21, Packers 17.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Yellow.
At the 36-yard line.
Set, go.
2nd and 4. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Come on, set. Go.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Hey.
Offense in the hurry up here.
60 by 6.
Here's 2nd and 11. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice, once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Get up.
They send a tight end in motion. McLaughlin is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 28, Packers 17.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Come on, set.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Slide blue. Down. Set, hut.
Love from the gun. Able to find Lloyd here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat. The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Go now. Ready?
Looking to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Kickoff taken at the 3. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second and 3 now. From the 37. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Set.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the Commanders' first down.
Ready?
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, here's a handoff. He's contained at the line for no gain. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's go. Ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
Let's go now.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Getting out to his left. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Pass is caught at the 9. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Ready. Ready.
McLaughlin. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Another chance for him. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach third down.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the third and short.
He has it on the QB sneak. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so fourth down coming up.
For a QB sneak to actually go backwards, a couple things have to happen. Fumble of a snap, or that front defensively absolutely overwhelms the line of scrimmage. That one was the latter, and kudos to them.
It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Up and good from Joseph. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Check, smash. Here we go.
Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Love out of the shotgun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go.
On the give, it's Lloyd. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
4th and 3, drive on the line.
Set, hut.
Here's Love to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Reload. Let go.
On first down, they'll run. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Get it.
They kick the running back in motion. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Cowboy 80. Stephanie.
Daniels now. It's caught, McLaughlin. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Pat. Ready, ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready. 70 Lions. Trap 50, trap 50. And up.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Packers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Lloyd. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things
Here
out.
we go.
Love. Reed's got it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 1. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
560. Black shot.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Claws red. Set.
Love looking to pass. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ready, ready. Hut.
Love to throw again. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Set.
Shotgun now for Love. And they pick him off again! Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Commanders take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders push their lead to 18. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Ready. Needle blue. Ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Gets this one to Watson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast. On first and 10, here's Love. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Come on, set.
Here's Love. That's incomplete left side.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Down.
Throwing, Love. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Working quickly here.
That's good
Red,
for a
yellow.
Green Bay Packer.
Ready.
First down throw, here's Love. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 1.
Black
At
Ultra.
the Commanders' 36-yard line.
Fury. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Love from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline.
On the ball.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Thrown on first down, Love. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Let's go now.
Love now to throw. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. So the Packers showing faith in their offense as they decide to go for 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
We'll set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Buys time, rolling right. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails.
You spend all week on two-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
And the Commanders are able to cover the kick.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go now.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity.
On the ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
19, Tiger, 92.
Handoff now from the gun. And this one doesn't go far. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Packers putting 6 defensive backs out there defending pass on this third down. Play fake here, Daniels. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Packers have some new life in the fourth. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So it'll be second down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Green Jack. White. Drill green.
Second and 10. Love trying again. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Love out of the shotgun. He finds Mitchell complete. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. Need to work as quick as he can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Working inside the red zone. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And now they face second down.
Black shot. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
97.
Love now. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
Big spot for the Packers here. They'll go for 2. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. I think the Packers got to that one. The refs agree. Packer football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Back to the well again. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Green Bay.